Hey guys, sorry about the last video. I forgot to talk about how you can be short-term bearish or bullish on a stock, but long-term the opposite. And I just wanted to touch base on that here. So um, I'll use what I'm actually short-term bearish on and long-term bullish on is going to be tech and metaverse stocks in general. So like QQQ, NVDA, AMD, Facebook, Disney, Apple. See what else I can think of off the top of my head. Probably Microsoft, Google will probably somehow get in there. Nike I know is actually in there. So all these different stocks I'm short-term bearish on because of what's going on right now, right? So I will be buying, for the unforeseeable future, while it still looks like it's going to go down, I will be shorting all of them. But long term, 2 years out, I have calls in all of them from basically these lows. I've added about 50% or so, and well, not 50%, about 30%, sorry, from these lows, and picked a strike from there because of where they've fallen to compared to where they were. Is still that those basically are where that was before, and it should shoot over that in the next couple of years as the metaverse comes to play and all of that. So that's just why I'm doing it that way. But there could be several reasons why you're short term bullish on a stock, for example, and then longer term you're actually bearish. Short term they could be having a you can use SoFi, for example, with the Super Bowl. So they have a catalyst right now that will drive them up, but then longer term they don't really have anything to drive them up. So you can see them dipping all the way back down, and maybe even more. So long term you can be bearish for it, but shorter term you're bullish, and you can funnel that short term money into a long term position. That's kind of what I want to talk about here. Just that it is possible to do that. The reason why it's really great to do, because the super long out plays, the ones that are long term, are going to move less because of theta and all the Greeks and all that stuff, right? So as it gets further away from the price that you want, you're not actually losing as much as you are on those short-term plays if it was to do the same thing. So you just average down. What I like to do is I average down every 25% that I dip, 20 to 25% that I dip. I'll just average down if I really like if I'm in a long-term play that I really think is gonna work out for me. I'm gonna average down every 20-25%. So I just do that, and then when it finally bottoms out and it finally corrects, guess what? I'm still in the game. I still have some skin in the game. I'm not waiting for it to go up 60%, 80%, 100% from where it's currently at so that I can then make some money. I'm already there. Like, I'm only down 10 or 15% now, right? So that's how I handle those situations. Just an idea, something you can do. You don't have to always be playing for the now, what's happening right now. You can have something for the future as well, and funnel that now money for the future, even though it's a short-term loss, and you might have to keep averaging down. When it does correct, I'll give you a really good example. QQQ the other day went up $11 after, and everybody thought it had found the bottom, but it really hadn't quite yet. But if you had been averaging down on those calls this whole time, when it went up $11 in stock price, you would actually probably have been up on those long-term calls about 20 to 30%. I actually was. So, I actually ended up selling a good chunk of them and then buying back probably again on a dip as it dipped back the next couple days, right? So you can utilize that, and just because it's a long-term play doesn't mean you can't also play it somewhat short-term on these consolidations and stuff. If you get a good enough profit after you've averaged down and you know it's going to do it again, go ahead and take your money and just get back in on that low point. So yeah, just want to speak on this. Y'all have a great day. Let me know if you have any questions. I think I answered all the ones that I get for the most part between this video and the last one. Just let me know. I'm here for y'all. This is why I made this. I made this YouTube channel to really answer your questions and your pick my brain. I'm here for you guys. So